I got a little story for you. A respected Atlanta businessman travels to Mexico City and falls in love with Mexican street tacos. So much so he decides to open his first restaurant, and the west side of Atlanta is reaping the benefits ever since. Authenticity, amazing fresh seafood, and the best margaritas in town. Let's hang at Tuza Taco.
Tuza Taco is a culmination of a lot of dreams, a lot of old recipes, good family and friends, and I decided to put it under one roof and make a lot of authentic, real Mexican food, sauces, and show it to Atlanta.
I've never had anything this good in my life.
I love the place, and the food's great.
I fell in love with eating in Mexico. Every street corner at any given moment, there's some person selling something that they made that night or that morning that's kind of sharing part of themselves with you, and they do it every single day.
The inspiration came from the owner's trip to Mexico City.
Oh, that's where I'm from.
You give it the Mexico City thumbs up?
Full seal of approval.
I wanted to make a cozy little place where the food was certainly the highlight. Warm, a good place to walk in, have a good time, and hopefully smile when you leave.
It feels unique. It feels like a destination that you want to come to.
It feels like your neighborhood eatery that you can just pop into and get some good food.
There's a seat at the bar. Yep. There's a margarita waiting when I walk in.
Yeah.
And, you know, they know that I'm going to have a carnita.
We've been received terrific. Everyone that's come in has brought more friends. What's exciting to us, they've asked questions. Hey, where's this from? How'd you do this? What kind of chilies are you using? You got to be proud of what you're serving to people. If we can't source certain things, we don't make it.
If he doesn't have good avocados that day, there ain't no guacamole, right? And I like that.
Everything was so fresh. The flavor was amazing.
I think the food is probably the freshest.
Mexican street tacos are very small and very flavorful, and this fits right into that.
The tortilla is the foundation, so it's got to be fresh, it's got to be made well.
When I walk in, and they're literally making the tortilla shell from scratch.
Making it from scratch.
Right.
We do an open kitchen. You see everything, you smell everything. When you walk in here, you're hit with a sense of what we're cooking. And it's quick, it's fast, fun food.
There's always energy, there's always a buzz going around.
I love the fact that it feels so casual and so neighborhoody. I just never feel like I've got to take a number and go.
You can sit for an hour, you can sit for 10 minutes. That's what a taqueria is.
Let's really talk about the mahi taco, right? So
It melts in your mouth, it's so delicious.
I got the mahi fish. Tastes fantastic.
We use a really nice rice flour batter. We put a nice chipotle kind of crema on it with a house-made coleslaw.
But the batter's excellent, and it's fresh, wild fish.
wild fish.
Wild.
And most importantly, our fish comes from the ocean, which is unfortunately something you have to point out these days. That's been a big winner for us.
Cabo shrimp taco, my favorite.
Tell me why.
It's unbelievable. The shrimps, it's something.
My all-time favorite, carnita.
Oh, I like the carnita.
Our carnita, we roast all night, so you'll have a carnita with a little salsa verde marmalade, so it's a little sweet and a little hot with the pork. And then we have our, we call our classic, a lot of us Americans used to do taco night with the family and stuff, so it's homage to that. It's a hard shell crunchy taco with cheese and ground beef and tomatoes and lettuce.
I get the classic taco.
The classic. So
Like the taco night at home taco with the
hard shell.
with the crispy shell.
Right, it feels like when we grew up, that's the kind of taco.
Yeah, no one makes those anymore.
No one makes them anymore, right?
I had a classic taco and a steak taco. Something you would probably like.
Absolutely. I like that. Good
Yeah.
job.
They don't have iced tea, so I have to drink a margarita. That's why.
Oh, right.
Margaritas in Mexico are real simple. It's just, again, it goes back to the ingredients. We make our juice here, put a good tequila in it, shake it up, a little salt on the rim, and serve it.
This is the kind of place you'd walk into in Mexico City, right?
Absolutely.
And probably have a few margaritas and probably spend the whole day there.
I could.
Do you have to be somewhere today?
Do we have to be anywhere? That's a negative.
Again, it goes back to just loving what you're doing, pride of ownership, and good, clean food, and that's what we're doing.